Let's test another of my late mom's recipes to get the Dragonfly Cookbook ready to publish. It's really hard for me to pick just one favorite of Mom's soups, but I always asked her for beef vegetable when I came home from college. This is kind of a part 2 from a previous video. I made a pot roast a few days ago, so now we're going to take the leftovers and make it into beef vegetable soup. And this is really simple. It starts with the regular trinity of onions, celery, and carrots. This was also one of the favorites from my soup deliveries. During the pandemic, I decided I was going to do 14 weeks of soups, and I was delivering them on my tricycle. I'd load it up with all my little containers and I'd scoot around town and I'd deliver it to my friends and some people that were shut in, some nurses, people that really wanted something warm and comforting during this really difficult time. I'd make 5 gallons a week and it never went to waste. Because who doesn't want soup? That was about a cup or so of celery. It's the last of our carrots, about a cup. I'm not looking forward to this. Oh, that was the last of the onion. Okay, that was about a cup each of celery, carrots, and onion. But again, it depends on how much soup you want to make and how many vegetables you want to use up in your fridge. You can tell you're getting something yummy. Look how pretty. All the colors. Eat the rainbow. I'm just going to put a little bit of olive oil in the bottom here to get this started. She didn't mention spices in the recipe. However, I know better. Gonna add some salt, some pepper, a little bit of onion powder. We have onion in here. We don't need as much. And some garlic. We're just going to continue to cook this down. Ready for a steam facial? Now that this is sauteed down a little bit, I'm ready to add the rest of my ingredients. I have all of this delicious roast beef from the previous video, and I also saved all of the juice. I flipped this container upside down when I got it out of the fridge, and it just hung in suspension. That's how you know the broth is good. So we've added all of our beef chunks, and we'll stir it around along with our stock. We're just gonna let this bubble away while I add the last piece of this. Tomato soup. I think she used tomato soup a lot as a great shortcut because heaven forbid my brother or I find a tomato chunk. Absolutely not. I'm gonna pour this in here. Wash your can out, get all the juice out of it. And a bag of frozen veggies. Now, this has like okra and rutabaga and all kinds of extra stuff in it. You don't have to use this. You can use the mix that you like. And yes, I'm pouring the whole bag in there. It's not the big soup unless it almost goes over. When I stopped doing the soup deliveries, I still had the urge to make the big soup. I love when I tell my friends, hey, I have made the big soup. That means I have made too much and you need to come over and rescue me. It's mutually beneficial. The longer this sits, the meat is going to relax. It's going to start breaking apart. It gets so good. And just like any other soup, the longer it sets, the better it gets. Hello, hello. Good to see you. You like to try some? It's going to be very hot. So be careful.
Can you do a dancey dance?
Yes, I want the soupy dancy dance. Yes, yes, yes. Now this is what I'm talking about. It's thickened up. All of the flavors have melded together. It's ready to serve, and you gotta have your crackers. The veggie mix that I used had potatoes, but you can add barley, rice, or pasta. I mean, truly, is there anything better than a good soup? I don't think so.
What do we think of pretzels?
Amazing.
And the apple crisp?
So good.
And the veggie soup.
So good. So hearty.
All right, thank you. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
This is the first of many soup recipes to make it into the cookbook. Thanks for watching, and if you test this recipe, let me know how it goes in the comments. You can check out all the other videos on TikTok and YouTube. Love you!